Alright, let me make sure everything's going. TFH and Channighan going. Random.
Knife, who won your match with Robbie? 2-0, 2-1. Paige, you have to play against Robbie. Paige, you have to play against Robbie.
You can also subscribe to us on YouTube /Typo House Games. You can also follow us on Twitter, Typo House Games, and finally like us on Facebook, Typo House Games. Alright, so this is definitely not TFH versus T-Rex. This is versus Chan. And it is definitely not 1-0 right now. Also, my overlays are all off. I apologize. I am bringing you guys a sloppy product. And I apologize for the lackluster commentary. Like I said, I am trying to TO and run the stream. They're on if you want to sit down and talk.
Hello.
So this matchup is actually looking very similar to what happened to me.
Oh my goodness, I was not paying attention.
Yeah, I just looked in, and this is actually only 2 minutes in. So this is actually a much faster pace Toon Link compared to what we saw in the past from TFH.
Definitely.
Which I feel like just speaks to how good like Toon Link is right now. Like his confirms are like super good.
Really? Well, yeah. you got
like
you got it first, yeah.
Yeah, like also there were just so many walls, and he banned Lilat. So I was like, well, what's the smallest stage I can go to? And the only thing I could think of was like, I guess Yoshi's.
Yeah, true.
But so if you guys follow Mewtwo King on Twitter, he was talking about how like a lot of these like super large stages that we're seeing really benefit people with projectiles and the ability to wall.
Right.
And again, I experienced that firsthand today. So and then Lilat, like I said, was basically the smallest stage. That definitely would have been my counter pick had he not banned it. So I do think that we might need to add in some like smaller stages to
the overall list. Yeah.
I really like Yoshi's melee, but it still drops food, and I don't like that, even on hazardless.
Really?
Yeah, even on hazardless.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'll have to double check that because somebody, I think it was number 6 was saying that.
That might be right.
Yoshi still drops, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is not the game quite yet. Chan doing a lot better than I was. Brawl, yeah, it's a counter pick.
Not melee.
Because it still drops for
But as I was saying, like Yoshi's Island melee, I really think once we fix the fact that it drops fruit, or hopefully they drop a patch or something, either that or we might just kind of have to suck the fact that it drops fruit, because that's a small triplat.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I'm not too familiar with the blast zones on it, but the fact that there's not a lot of space to run around is super important.
Well, I don't know. They may touch that. I feel like that's one of those things they might not touch, to be honest.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. But
yeah.
Again, I really do feel like we need some smaller stages. I'd like a Fountain of Dreams too, but those frame rate issues.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite stages too.
Yeah, but that's definitely something I feel like they will fix.
Yeah. They got it. It's like it's breaking the game.
Yeah. All right, you play the winner Fry. I should be playing a match. Pace and Robbie are playing over there, though.
Oh, okay. Game 2. I need to check this and see. Okay, yeah, Pace and Robbie.
Yeah, just check that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you just, all right, never mind.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. All right, but we're getting into game 2. We're on Smashville. And again, this is a pretty large stage. I don't necessarily agree running back to it because Chan was getting kind of popped.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Oh, okay. Oh.
Dude, like, honestly, I just don't know what to do in this matchup. I don't know Daisy's toolset that well. I guess if he can stay on top of him, he'll be doing all right, but I don't know if Daisy wants to be that close all the time.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job catching the bombs. Well, I say good job. I saw him do it once. But
Okay.
ooh, that shield getting tight. That's another thing that they changed in Ultimate. Like, shield pressure matters a lot.
It really does.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's what I knew that was good. Nice bomb to up air confirm.
like I think right now I have CC as a #1 seed. Oh, I can't remember where I seeded TFH. He should have. I know for a fact he had a high-ish seed. But like looking at this, I really think he should have been at the very least 2.
Yeah.
But it's it's always hard to tell that.
Yeah, at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or did you see them like 5th?
Yeah.
5th? Oh, really? Okay.
Also, it's the first tournament where I've seen most of these guys. So again, it's real hard to judge.
yeah.
Oh, I like
okay.
that. I'm glad
nice.
that's still around.
Yeah.
So Chan looks like he's making some adjustments.
Oh, he has a Stitch? Is that a Stitch first?
No.
No, okay, never mind.
So Chan's doing a little bit better than he was last game, but is he going to have enough time to make the adaptations he needs to make? Like, how do you get through these walls?
Just pressure on pressure by projectiles is ridiculous.
So, we played against. Were you there when Timmy was there playing Rector?
Yeah.
All right. So, obviously they're 2 very different characters, but there are some similarities.
Vector is stupid.
Like, if you shield the bomb, like, and you let go immediately, you're just going to get hit by the bomb anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bit akin to the Holy Water from Rector.
Yeah.
And then the cross and boomerang, like, you can shield or dodge the first hit, and then it gets you on the comeback.
Right.
And then, the bow, a little bit akin to the axe. But I feel like the bow's a lot better. Because did you see how fast he was firing that thing at me?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dude, I think Youngling's bow is even dumber.
Yeah.
Or they might be the same. I'm not sure. Oh, is that? Okay, no, he survived.
Right. And then, like, TFH said he was playing, like, all the links.
Oh, really?
He said he's still working on regular Link. He likes it, but, obviously Toon Link was the better of the 2 options in Smash 4, so he's a little bit more practice with him right now. And it's definitely showing.
Right.
Chan putting up a good fight this game, though. He's keeping things pretty even.
Yeah, that's the final. Was that a... Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the up tilt. Not quite enough to kill, though, and he's got the bomb. The unfortunate thing about Links, they can still pull bombs even if you have a bomb.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
There is no 1-bomb restriction.
Oh, this is... Okay.
Yeah, because there was a point where they were like, he threw 1 bomb up, I approached, and then he threw another bomb at me. CC was at 2-0. All right.
Brian
Chubzard, you have to play number 6. Number 6, you have to play Chubzard.
Pace and Robbie. Oh, they're playing already. Okay.
All right, so while we looked away, TFH has lost the lead, and Channighan snuck into it.
Okay.
But, this can still go either way.
It can.
All it takes is like 1 or 2 bomb confirms, and,
yeah.
it happens.
Kill.
Also, dude, that boomerang is so tricksy. Like, he's getting the bounces off, and... Like, I'm actually really enjoying watching this Toon Link play. This matchup, he's playing a little bit more reserved than he was against me. Because I was playing a sword character, I had no way to get in, or, like, and no way to out-camp him, whereas Daisy, can pull the turnips and play a similar game.
Yeah, Chan is definitely adapted.
Yeah. Also, Chan's just a good player. He's been playing Melee for years.
Yeah.
He played Smash 4 for a little bit with us.
Yeah.
And then the little bit he did play, I felt like he picked up the game pretty fast.
He did.
Yeah.
Just fundamentals.
Oh,
I thought that was
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Oh, he misses. Okay. Oh, what? That was up
And clips him with the up tilt.
Oh, that was up tilt. Okay.
Or it may have been the up smash. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Any